We start though with round 6 of the German Rally Championship, the 3 Cities Rally, held over 2 days and a total of 15 different stages. A good entry, 127 cars on the entry list this time. First day and the battle for the lead between two drivers, Matthias Kahler driving the Toyota Castrol Team Germany car and Dieter Depping in the Ford Escort World Rally car. The Escort Cosworth of Dieter Depping having a spin though in the first stage and losing time because of it. And that meant that Matthias Kahler, the leader of the championship aboard the Toyota Celica, was able to open up a little bit of an advantage. He set 2 fastest stage times. The Swedish driver Mats Jonsson with his co-driver Johnny Johansson in the Escort lying in 3rd place in the early part of the rally, 15 seconds behind the rally leader. But he seems to be going well and is well placed for the second day. There is a Formula 2 class in the German Championship and former double German champion Erwin Weber is at the wheel of the Seat Ibiza kit car. He's lying in 15th place early on in the rally, some 4 minutes behind the leaders. But this 3 Cities rally is to be his last event. He's going into retirement, so he'd like a good result to finish off his rallying career. Problems with a punctured tyre costing Erwin Weber some time in these early parts of the event, and the German who lives in Monte Carlo hoping for better luck as it's progressed. In Group N, the Swedish driver Kenneth Backlund was leading in the early stages in his Mitsubishi Rally Art Sweden prepared car, taking it fairly steady on the opening slippery stages, but on the last stage he set at the same time as his main rival in Group N, Nicky Scheller. Scheller is battling for the overall championship lead. The leaders of Group N and of Group A are both actually vying for the German title. The way the point system works, you can win the overall title in a Group N car. Depends how your opposition get on in your respective classes, but Scheller is keeping up the pressure. On to day 2 now then, as first of all, the first victim of this second day is a former German champion in the number 4 Subaru Impreza, Armin Kramer. Kramer running reasonably well, although he had some problems on the first day as well when he lost around 4 minutes, so he hadn't been quite up at the front as he might have been expected to be. The 1996 German champion, unfortunately falling off the road on this second day and retiring out of the event. In special stage number 14, it was also going to be problems for Nicky Scheller, involved in the battle for Group N, but don't forget, also for the overall championship battle. He went off in the woods, hit a tree and damaged the rear axle. So the leader of Group N from the first day, Kenneth Backlund, looking set to win the Group N category until he started to make mistakes, and Hermann Gassner in the number 14 Proton here took over the lead in the category. Gassner already taking 3 wins in Group N category in the German Championship this year, and from special stage number 8 he set the fastest time over all of the remaining stages. He would go on to win Group N ahead of the Czech driver Michael Gagulak and the Danish driver Carsten Richard. The Proton beating both of the Mitsubishi Lancers on this occasion. Back to the Formula 2 category now, the 2-litre front-wheel drive cars that of course are only allowed to compete on the British Rally Championship. Nikolai Burkhardt finished in 13th place overall, second in his class in the Renault Megane. After those problems on the first day for Erwin Weber, things went far better for him on day number 2. He moved up to finish in 8th place overall, 10 minutes behind the rally winner, but winning the Formula 2 category in the Stadte kit car. Burkhardt finished second in that Renault Megane, and Peter Vandenberg was third. Stadte has proved to be a very successful Formula 2 car. Built by Seat, now a subsidiary of the Volkswagen Group, and the car based very much on the existing Volkswagen Polo, but with a longer bonnet allowing a bigger engine underneath. Let's just ride aboard with Irvin Weber for a moment. After setting the fastest time on the first stage, Matthias Kahler took the lead on the second stage of the day, and the battle with Dieter Depping continued. But also joining in the game was the Swedish driver Mats Jonsson, charging along on this second day and really picking up fastest stage time after fastest stage time. Dieter Depping had his own problems. He had a power steering pump brake, and that cost him some time. But with the retirement of the leader in Group N, Niki Scheller, Matthias Kahler here in the Toyota knew that he just had to finish reasonably well up in order to virtually assure himself of the German title. So he started to back off, take things a little bit steady as this second day continued. Let's just ride aboard the Toyota for a moment. Kahler then taking things a little bit steady. Dieter Depping putting in a good performance here on this round of the German Rally Championship, but those power steering problems did cost him some time at the end of it all. He was battling with Mats Jonsson on this second day over the last few stages, but in the end he couldn't quite withstand the pressure from the Swedish driver in the other Escort. Nonetheless, this was a good performance for Depping, who's had quite a lot of bad luck throughout the 97 season. So Depping heading towards a second place overall on this round of the championship, but beaten on this occasion by Mats Jonsson. Mats Jonsson took 6 stage wins on this second day, really dominating proceedings. Obviously got himself well settled in on the first day, and then continued to trounce his rivals on day 2. In the end, his advantage would be some 18 seconds ahead of Dieter Depping, and it was an excellent display from Mats Jonsson and Johnny Johansson aboard their Ford Escort. Let's just watch Mats Jonsson on this second day, and a man who was really fired up for victory.
Sein Grinsen wird immer breiter, ist mir erzählt worden, wenn aus den Prüfungen kommt.
The turbocharger whistling and the wastegate cracking as he goes through the woods. Mats Jonsson coming through to take the win on the Three Cities Rally. Not really affecting the championship for him, but it does mean that Matthias Kahler still leads. He's 22 points ahead of Niki Scheller.